CEO Ronald Hickley from Creating the Difference. Got my man George GG3 Go Ahead.
What's good,
what's
good, baby?
Glad to have you out here.
Man, happy to be here.
So today we're going to look at the brand new Brunswick Mesmerize. This ball features the HK22C, which y'all may not know, but the C should be an S because it smells.
What do you mean by that?
The last time they did this, it smelled like orange.
Yeah.
This smelled like orange too. That was on the effect.
Yeah.
That ball goes ding ding on the back.
It
so
do.
I'm curious to see. This is an Evo Solid, so I don't know. We're gonna see. Hardness was 74. Now this one's got some teeth to it.
Yeah.
So it's 500, 1500 Sire. We checked it with the scanner and scanned it 1000. It's an ASIM ball, right?
Yeah, I like them ASIMs.
Yep. So the RG is 2.510. Differential is 0.056, so it's high diff, a lot of flare. Mass bias is 0.017, 17, so it's a lot of mass bias too. This is going to be a big hooking, strong ball.
Yeah.
Both of our layouts are the exact same, 55 by 4.5 by 30. George, you gonna mesmerize them or what?
Let's see what we can do.
All right, go ahead. It's kind of cool to be able to get back with him and be able to do this.
Woo! Chalky.
Oh, I was talking about the absorption rate, man. So the absorption rate on this ball is fast. So it'll be interesting to see your ball when it comes back, how much oil is still on the ball. We're ball on a fresh house shot as always. Let's see. Oh yeah, see it's going in quick. It's going in quick.
It's going in now, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I'm looking at it disappearing right in front of my face.
Yep. That's one of the traits of that cover stock.
She hooked.
She hooked.
She hooked.
She hooked.
That was moving right a bit. That ball digs.
Yeah.
It digs.
Yeah, we definitely moving right.
Yeah, you gotta keep going.
Gotta keep going. They ain't playing with this one. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, she good.
She good.
This reminds me of that Evo Solid that came out some years ago.
Okay.
That green one.
Yeah.
And I really like that one.
Okay. Yeah, this one, she digs and she got some hook to it. We're gonna keep moving right, keep going to left.
Strike is a strike.
Strike is a strike.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Unless we ball in pot game, that's 9 spare.
Then it's not spare.
Yeah, I like this one. But I like those big ASIM heavy.
Strong.
Yeah, I like these.
Yeah, because you can still throw it hard, right?
Yeah.
You can still throw it hard and come back. Come on.
Yeah, I'm a fan of this one.
That's the right shape.
It is. And a lot of times these balls get better the more and more you throw them.
Yeah.
They get a little shinier, you know.
Right.
And they just roll better. But this ball is pretty continuous for a dough ball.
So right there. Yeah. See, for you, once it makes that move, it
just keeps going.
Yeah. So see, for me, that tells me that it's traction, right? So like what I mean by that is like, I specifically wanted to get it left. Because I'm thinking I'm gonna get this big, huge sweeping hook. but it's too early for me to do that.
Too early,
So
right.
then it ends up doing that, and now I say, okay, so for me, I see more of this earlier traction type shape.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get that super big continuation, which is fine.
Yeah.
Because now I know, okay, well then just square everything up and I'll be fine with the pocket. But that shot there told me, okay, it is really strong.
It is.
Like, it is really strong. And then for you, because you can throw it harder, you can create more axis tilt, you're gonna get that to keep going.
Got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. And now for me, because I see what I see there, I'm gonna move back left. And be like this.
Yep.
And be like this. So it is strong early. If you throw it hard, you know, we talk about that sometimes. We talk about if you throw the ball hard, how bowling balls can be good or bad for specific types of player. George throws it much harder than me, right? His rev rate's probably about 100 RPMs higher, and he throws it harder. So he's able to get more continuous shape out of that bowling ball.
Got you.
Whereas mine is more earlier, and then it kind of wants to make that move, but I'm not going to be able to stand over here and throw it there.
And throw it that way.
Won't work.
But you're able to keep it in front of you.
Oh, absolutely.
Whereas I got to move right and open up my angles.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, I could still probably move a couple more right.
So see, he's got he's got a lot of axis tilt, and actually, a lot of axis rotation, and his tilt is actually down, which, because of those two things, that's going to allow you to be able to get these big, super hooking, strong early balls to when they go to keep going.
I got you.
Now you're going to bowl on HPL, or I'm sorry, you're going to bowl on Pro and Lane. I'm going to bowl on HPL. So you're bowling on the slicker surface. I'm bowling on the surface with more friction.
That could have something to do with it. We gonna see. I'm gonna stand where I stood that last shot over there. Nah, I still do it.
See,
I mean, you can tell it does pick up more on that lane.
correct, and it should. I mean, this surface is more friction.
Way softer.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, that's good for a big ball. I like this.
Yeah, I can see that. You can throw it as hard as you want, and it's still going to pick up. Now you kept tapping it. You kept left tapping that 7 out.
It ain't want to fall. I'm just glad I ain't got to shoot it.
All right, so my move here is literally 2 left, and I should be fine. Bingo. Yeah, that's it.
I mean, this lane is a touch tighter.
Right, and it should be.
Yeah, so I can tell my ball is not. It's not hooking as hard as it was down on that lane for sure.
Right.
Which is just a move. I just moved 2 and 1 back left.
Okay. Yeah, that looked good.
That's why it's important to always know what lane surface you're bowling on too. Going to tournaments.
Correct. Do you have a preference?
It depends on what pattern I'm bowling on.
Okay.
If I'm bowling on something shorter, I like HPO because the gutter always hooks.
Okay.
No matter what. If I'm bowling on longer patterns, I think the Brunswick lanes play truer because the fronts don't go as fast. I mean, it's also the age of the surface, you know, stuff like that too. But
Right.
I think the longer patterns hold up better on the Brunswick surface.
Okay. It's too early.
Yeah.
Too early, and then you can see because of that, it goes forward.
Because you can, you know, with big balls, you can get to the wall where it's just, you move too far right.
Correct.
And it just doesn't want to, it just uses up too much energy
much
to
energy
try to
too
do
quick,
it. Yeah.
yep.
Which is just a ball switch at that point, you know?
Right. No, so what I would do, so you would say, well, what would I do in this case? I actually would bring it up.
Yeah.
So for me, what I would do then is I would say, okay, it's a little bit too early. That's creating a lot of this issue that we're seeing here. So let me go grab a 3,000 grit pad and I'll bring it up. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit my ball real quick. So the reason why I'm bringing it up is because it's too early, right? It's too quick for me, it's too early. So I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna hit it with the 3,000 grit pad, bring it up a little bit. What that's gonna do, it's gonna allow me to get the bowling ball down the lane a little bit further before it wants to burn up the energy. And I should be able to get a little bit more continuous shape out of the ball. But you, I mean, it's fine for you.
Yeah, I would leave that like it is. I mean, the harder I can throw it, the better off I am.
Right. Right, that's your A game. And just for comparison, George is, like I said, he's about 450 RPMs and I'm about 350, so he's about 100 more RPMs than me. And his tilt is negative. His tilt goes down, and I'm about 5 degrees positive tilt. All right. So now I should have a more continuous shape. Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of some of the balls I like now and some of the balls I've liked in the past.
Okay.
For sure.
There we go. There we go. Oh, come on. What I gotta do, bro? What I gotta do, bro?
Gotta hit it just a little bit more.
I need a little bit more.
Just a little bit more.
Come on.
If you throw it like that, you won't have no issues.
All right. Lower 710. Throw it better. Bingo. Bingo. There we go.
It's a good one.
So it's got the right shape now.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
That's important to know, right? So like basically, we needed two different surfaces to get the same kind of shape. That ball was definitely way too early for me, but because you throw it harder and have more RPMs, you could actually get that to turn into more continuous type shape.
And I would keep it at that surface because if it went up too early, like if it was out of like a 3,000, it wouldn't do that.
Correct.
It would be too clean for me for a big ball.
Correct. Well, now you got more information about the new Brunswick Mesmerize. Go to the website, CTD Bowling, click the three little lines, pick up one of these. Maybe you can get you a 2,000, 3,000 grit sanding pad if you're more like me. Or we're like, George, just throw out the box and throw lots of strikes to it. It goes. Anyway, with that being said, on behalf of George Gohagan, the third, I am CEO Ronald Hicklin. Talk to you soon.